You're listening to WeP3 Radio, produced with the partnership of Reads Across America Radio with the mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and to teach the future generations the value of freedom created by the men and women who have served our country. Playing on WeP3 Radio, Kimberly Meyer, The Playground.
On this playground alone, just hold me close and never let go. Why does life seem to pass me by?
Left, your left, hey! Left, right, your left. You got it!
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and/or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Left, your left, hey! Left, right, your left. You got it! You got it!
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. It's just me, Mark. It is me, Mark, and I'm on spring break. If you can't tell, we're here. I'm sunning. I'm waiting for our people to show up. I know where they're at. I kind of know where they're at, but here's the deal, man. We are the People's Patriot Project, and this is not really the look I'm going for. So you can see I'm from Minnesota. If you look at the pasty white arms from the winter season. Here we go. This is our WeP3 weekly debrief, and this is where I come to let you guys know, and the team comes to let you know the things that we've been working on. We are a veteran and first responder organization that helps when those that have served come into crisis for whatever reason it is. No matter what the ask is, no matter what the need is, we reach into the network of over 400 plus veteran organizations across the country, and we try to find a solution for that veteran and first responder. We got a whole narrative about the background of where the People's Patriot Project came from. why we do what we do, how we do what we do, and hopefully we are continuing to build a network that lets veterans and first responders realize that we're clearing up, we're unmuddying the waters that are very amazing, awesome veterans and first responder nonprofit organizations say that they're trying to accommodate. There's over 58,000 organizations in the country saying they're helping veterans and first responders, and bless their souls, the job's not getting done. So what or why is what we do is different? Because we're boots on the ground. We're there. We're in front. We're the tip of the spear. We're having the conversations. We go into, we seek those that need help. We seek those that can help. We make sure that we're here every single week. We have been here every week for 200 plus weeks. And there's organizations that say they've done the work. And again, like I said, with 58,000 organizations across the country, you would think that maybe we wouldn't have 6,000 veterans commit suicide every single year. And the fact that we can't really keep a number on the first responders because they filter in. There's a 1 in 5 chance higher rating of first responders attempting suicide than our common folk, who the 90% that get to lay their big fat heads on the pillows of freedom every single day and not wonder why or how they got where they're at. So that's what we do. And so we come here on Mondays to share specifically the things that the People's Patriot Project. Typically Andrea's here, typically Jonathan's here. They're doing what they need to do for life right now, which means the reality is when we're not doing the nonprofit, we're working our day jobs, and it is what it is. But last night, we got to do some call outs. Our guests and watchers from last night were all incredibly amazing. I see someone's trying to sneak in here. Thank you. This week, the show is sponsored by Smart Living, presented to us by Brian Kinzer. We also appreciate those who are sponsoring our newsletter, Catch 22, the Boho Hobos Hideaway, Contagion Effect, and Operation Texas Strong. This is Miss Eichmann with her teacher face on, her teacher hair. That's her teacher hair.
I probably have a pencil up in here somewhere too. Oh no, I got it.
Yeah, we don't want it. Who knows what's up in there? We gotta be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
No, I just didn't get very close to kids today, so it'll probably be okay.
Yeah. Why? You should never get really close to kids ever. Gross.
Well, sometimes
Middle school kids, they stinky.
That's exactly right.
Brian Kinzer.
Yeah.
Brian
I like
Kinzer.
you say my lines. It's awesome.
I'll wait for you to be done talking over me, Eichmann.
La 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 la. Oh shoot, I was gonna do it.
Brian Kinzer comes to us with Smart Living Today, which is about America-made products and stream to help support with a financial stream that helps support the People's Patriot Project. Reach out to Brian to discuss getting in the right side of your health, supporting American families, jobs, and the economy, and supporting the WeP3 mission. That is, are you going to put that in, or am I going to put that in?
I got that. You keep talking.
You got it? Okay. The WeP3, or I'm sorry, the People's Patriot Project, We Got Your Six, is heard on a number of platforms. One area you can hear it is on Reads Across America. We are broadcasted live. Well, not live. That's recorded every week on Reads Across America on Sunday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern. You can find Reads Across America Radio on the iHeart app, the Odyssey app, and the TuneIn app. Search the word Wreath for Reads Across America. You also hear us on Heroes Media Group, and that gets put out to iHeartRadio, Spotify, blah, blah, blah. If it's streaming, it's doing it. We are working right now on getting WeP3 Radio put on Odyssey and iHeartRadio. We're a step away from doing that. Here's the thing. We not struggle, but because we've committed to our mission, we want our resources to go towards veterans and first responders. That's where we want our resources to go. We don't want to logistically pay for platforms and to get that into some spaces to be heard, which is beneficial because then people hear the mission and then are more likely to give to the mission. That's what we're going to do. That's where we're going to go. Bless you. Bless you. You weren't here with my first look, Miss Eichmann. I was set up for spring break.
You got your muscle shirt on.
Well, let's call it bare arm shirt and not say muscles. And the pasty whiteness of this is it's opaque at best. I don't know, man. There needs to be some sun in Minnesota at some point. No, I don't fake bake. Some people, you don't want to have that up there, Miss Eichmann. You don't want the pink stash up. That's an old marketing thing.
Those are my wings.
It's a pink mustache.
Jeez.
Remember when we were setting up the mustache ride?
I do remember. Remember when I'm gonna go south, so I'll put these. These look like south flags.
Yeah. So
don't put flags out when it's yucky, like up here.
Oh, I didn't post this. We come here weekly, and we know why we get to come here weekly. I didn't really get to say this in the little phrasing that we were doing, but we get to come here weekly because of the men and women who have served our country in whatever component that they served in, veteran and or first responder. And we don't get to do what we do without you, the listener, the people that need support and the people that support us. Harder when you're trying to troubleshoot and do everything yourself.
What are you doing?
Everyone else must be on spring break today too, because our listeners.
Oh yeah, I talked to a couple people that were traveling today, and they're like, "This airport sucks."
That's too bad. I feel really bad for these people.
Yeah, I know it, right?
Yeah, fix my sock.
All right, so we do
Good
have
sock.
an opportunity to do this. You have socks on with your. You don't wear socks at the beach, dude.
Yeah, I do. I wear Crocs with socks, and sometimes what are those other docks? I wear docks with.
I wear Birks with socks.
Birkenstocks
with socks. Yeah, see, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, it's getting dark in here. Wow.
It's not dark. I don't know why. This coffee was sitting on. I don't know. I found it on the shelf. I don't know how long
it's
been there.
Probably the one from 2 weeks ago when you.
It wasn't from today, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't from yesterday. So I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? It's good for you though. Follow the script.
You get to talk about our guest last night.
Are you good? Why don't you do it? Because you should do something today.
I want to do the music.
Well, we really didn't. Okay. Well, I'll let you do the music. Okay. So last night. Just kidding. I don't ever Miss Eichmann. I don't do that. It's not nice. I apologize.
Jeepers.
I know, right? Last night, our guest, super on fire, super passionate, super cross your T's, dot your I's, has been involved, wants to be involved, continues to be involved. The guy just doesn't stop. We had Joe Meisch of the Temple Massager on last night, and this guy has an answer, has a tool that is going to, it fits everyday life. But on top of everyday life, He had a number of people come into the comments last night. He didn't have them. Let me rephrase that. A number of people came on the show last night to give somewhat a testimony as listeners to share what this device has done for them. And this temple massager, I'll show you. Where'd it go? It's right here. This thing does all the things. It uses your olfactory, which is your nose, for those who doesn't know.
Those who doesn't know.
Those who doesn't know their nose. And it's got different tips that go here. And again, it's not just about the temple, because he's smarter than I am. Those people that have TMJ, isn't that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like this joint right here. It's kind of a temple, but you can get up there in the temple. I'll jack up my glasses now. But this thing is putting pressure. And I use the handle I go all the way down here on my neck. And last night, darn near put me to sleep while I was doing the show. And the more you do this, now I got it super tight right now. It probably shouldn't be as tight as it is. But
I think you were showing how small it could get because I have a tiny head.
Yeah, this will definitely fit your head, Andrea, right here.
So he talked about, too, like the nerve base all right in here. He's got big words for all those places.
Yeah, this is something, too.
No, gross. Now I'm not going to try it. Don't even bring it tomorrow. Okay. Rich LaMonica, long time no see. Hoping you are doing well. We're doing. Peterson's about to put himself to sleep, so I don't know what the heck. But that's what we're up to.
Yeah. We're telling the story.
He's a smart dude, Mr. Joe Mike.
He has done the research. He has done. He knows what he's doing. I'm not a novelty fad kind of person. I'm not I am a bells and whistle person, but I'm not a don't hocus pocus witchcraft bullshit me. I'm not that guy. This thing does it. There's this little scent pad right here that has essential oils. This one is, I believe, a eucalyptus one. You can put whatever essential oils you want in there. It comes with a lotion. I lied, it's lavender.
That's why you were falling asleep. You were totally
lavender does that to you.
It's relaxing.
It comes with this, it looks like a chapstick, but it's a little thing of lotion. It's got beeswax, coconut oil, mango butter, shea butter, arnica, lavender essential oil, and St. John's wort. And you put that on here. What can I say that? Did I say something wrong?
No, St. John's wort. That's good. He said you can put it right on your skin and then rub it.
You can. Or you can just, he provides this for you, but you can use whatever lotion or, if you wanted to, it'd make your hair greasy. You could use like Vaseline or something, but that'd be gross. That would be gross. Or there's some other lubes I can think of that you could use that.
PG.
Just do this and take care of it. And he's got a plan for doing, adding some features to this. So it's got this handle. You can stuff everything in there. And you know what? He also offered an opportunity for our listeners. If you go to their website at templemassager.com and use the code WeP3, you'll get a 20% discount. Now, there is not a branded WeP3. I don't want anyone to get in trouble here. There is not a branded WeP3 temple massager yet.
AKA you. False advertising.
The magic of magic, I was able to make one, but it doesn't exist in real life. So it's a fake. Not the product's not fake. The product's real as hell. It's right here, and it does work. And I I got work to do today, and this little thing kind of. So, people who don't know kind of my lifestyle, I get about 3 or 4 hours of sleep a day. That's about the extent. I go to bed too early, then I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I hate doing that, so I try to hold out till 10:30, and then I wake up. I know the math doesn't math, but I'm out of the bed or off the couch by 5. That's typically where I'm at. But 4:40 usually without the alarm clock, and so and tired skis. I was like, oh man, I moved me down last night. I was ready to. This water's from last night. There's some other vessels of beverage here too that I'll have to get to. Spring break,
So that's what we do on spring break. Woo-hoo.
Spring break time.
All right, so then.
But
then Gateway Temple, I'm ordering. I think Jonathan. I bet he already ordered his temple massager with his discount too.
I think he said there was a pink one he was going to get.
Yeah, he wanted the bright pink one, but
maybe we should get the black one and put our own sticker on it.
Yes, we could do that. So we had music last night. We actually, our guest, he had to cancel last minute. Just something came up, and we never would ask them not to like do their job or do their family or whatever it is. And so we will have him back on. We're very excited to hang with him. So what we did last night was kind of, it's weird. I thought I picked some music, and then I don't know that any of it got played. Some other stuff got played. So it was a
music
surprise.
Last night?
Huh?
You picked
you
music?
asked us before we started the show.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see.
No, we made a list. We made a list verbally.
Yeah.
And then you made this. Yeah.
Well, I played the three that.
Yeah.
I played the 3 that we said, the 3 at the top.
All right. So what we did is kicked it off with Lake and Lindale, and they were singing "Still Here." And their video is cool. Her voice is amazing. Do you see in the video at one point they're like the 3 guys are behind her, and they're doing like the beat. Even the drummer keeps drumming, and like I don't have muscles that can drum, and I can't drum anyway. But it was cool. They're very cool. Lake and Lindale. Looking at doing some new things. Their name is it's not even an intersection. I think those 2 roads run parallel, actually. Maybe they do intersect at some point. They might intersect. So. Maybe Lindale curves over, but it's one of those songs that just gets stuck in your head, and you just 2 or 3 days later, you're at work and you're shrugging your shoulders and singing the song, and it's awesome. Check out Lake and Lindale wherever you can. Wherever you find your music at, and you know where you can find it at, all the music. It's right at WeP3 Radio. You can find WeP3. Andrea.
Hey.
I deleted it instead of copy it.
Good.
I can't talk and copy and paste. There's
I know,
Jeremy.
It's tough, isn't it? It's tough.
Now we can start. Jeremy's here. All right, and so next one, David Stone.
Magic Show.
Who is not right now playing music, but he's got a lot of other cool stuff going on. Hopefully most of it.
Nothing there.
What did you
see
do?
My magic trick?
Uh-uh.
See, I got this magic trick. Go like this. Magic. Oh, nothing there.
Lord help us. All right. David Stone and his song "Bury These Burdens." First Sergeant retired David Stone. He is newly out of the military, like done retired. And if we know anything about him, it's that his time in service has definitely not ended with his time in the military. David Allen Stone. Check out his music, you guys, but you can catch him on Facebook and social media as well. just to see what he's up to, because I wouldn't be surprised if he's out there doing some good stuff. Then we closed out. That was our closer, or did we have one more?
We did close with one.
Okay, we had Scotty Hastings. I just remembered. Woo! I don't know where Jonathan went. He must have just ghosted us because he forgot to type the last song. We played Scotty Hastings, and you guys, this is probably one of the songs I haven't listened to in a long time of Scotty's. We played Red, White, and Blue. This is a tribute to the sacrifices that some heroes make for our great country. Those are the ones that come home under the red, white, and blue. Yeah, so you'll have to listen to the song. Sorry. Check out Scotty on all social media and wherever you can find your music. He is out there, up there and around there. He's going to be in Illinois coming up soon at Paxton. Is that right? Paxton, Illinois. Doing his music. It's not really invisible. Doofus. All right. We did close out with this guy named Michael Buck. And it's I love the way it's spelled differently. If you're looking for him on any music stations, it's Mikele, Mikhail, but it's Michael Buck.
Mikele. Michael Buck.
And so you got to check out his song, Irish Road. And I think I described it as hauntingly beautiful, but sad, kind of all wrapped into one. It's a great song. Those of you that know the Irish Road, hopefully he leaves you with something you're going to get the feels. Hopefully it's a good feel. Hopefully the memories are there, even if the people aren't. So, all right. And then, I got to change this date. On 16 March 2025, Andrea may or may not be here. Shoot. I'm going to be somewhere, but I may not be right here with y'all. We've got, well, dude, this Tommy Richardson, cool dude. I'm going to say it might be weather dependent. Just saying.
What does that mean?
Well, it means I might be on a beach. And if you think I'm going to come on here from the beach, I mean, it might happen. But anyway, Tommy Richardson and Divine Savagery will be here next weekend. You can check him out I checked him out on Facebook just to see, because Peterson did the booking. And then I had some conversations with him. He's going to come on and share things, man. It's going to be a cool guest. And then, they smashed together in my little notes here, but then Hank Barb, with 3 Beards. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't know. I just keep saying it over and over, but it is cool music. Like, I don't even know what to tell you.
They got a bunch of new stuff too. We're excited. It's super awesome.
It's all cool music. Sorry.
What's happening?
They got a bunch of what?
I already said it. I have a bunch of new music out.
Oh, my computer might have glitched for a second there. Sorry.
Yeah.
I did. It spun. And then, and then I came back. Okay. That is what I got. It's what I got.
We have so much stuff in the works right now, and it sucks because we can't let everyone know. We can tell you for sure, without a doubt, 100%, July 18th and 19th in Hastings, Minnesota, WeP3 will have a stage at an event that me and Andrea, we don't even really have to plan it. We just had to bring the artists this year. And we're finishing up. We got 2 2 WeP3 artists lined up for sure. Working on a third. There might be a surprise fourth. If we can work our magic and get some things done. But again, July 18, 19, Hastings, Minnesota. That's Rivertown Days. I can't tell you how excited I am. And this is just because the community wants to give and wants to help and wants to promote and and they kind of came to us through a friend of a friend of a friend, and they came to us and said, hey, we hear you have artists. And we're like, yeah, what do you want to see? And they're like, well, this is what we want to do. And we gave them a list, and they listened, and they said, we like A, B, C. And I'm like, okay, so let's get it done. And so it's set.
I think they're referring to it as Texas and Nashville meet Minnesota.
Yeah. Super exciting. And me and Andrea actually get to experience the event, so to speak. I mean, we'll have a table up to share and present, and we'll probably do justice by going live while we're there as well. So we can,
but also no lie, I bet we'll cover their merch tables while they can hopefully flip flop back and forth, but I bet we'll be at the merch tables with
sure.
Mostly,
Yeah.
unless we'll find somebody. I'll put some of my pretty friends in there.
We'll get them. We'll get them lined up. But super excited. And then I can't tell you, we got a big one. It's not fully developed. It's not fully in place. We've been given the go ahead. The funding has been okayed. We got a lunker on the hook is what we got for an event. We don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So,
I was just about to beep you on. I'm like, he's gonna say something.
Nope. We don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. And I'm just, the part that we're struggling with right now is getting all the players kind of to see the vision. And the vision actually didn't even come from WeP3 one more time. It didn't come from us. It came from a venue owner and a production company and some community members that said, this is something that should be done. And this is the exciting part, because we're kind of getting into that spot we've been dreaming about getting to, where we, the people of the country, the people of community, the people that haven't necessarily been the ones that signed the dotted line, are actually stepping up and starting doing some of the production and planning and stuff. And that's been our vision the entire time. And they're doing it. We just got to make sure we cross some T's and dot some I's. I actually have some time this week because I have a small break from the place that I am occupied by with occupation. I got a little break, but I'm going to spend the majority of the time working on that. If I'm not cutting up large chunks of meat for preparing for the next big holiday. Yeah. I was going to bring up, now I don't know if I want to bring up, when do you let the fire go? So I'm not the guy, someone does you wrong and dirty. I don't run to social media and post it. It's not what social media is meant for. I know a lot of people do. And I've had a couple incidences in the last couple of months. Again, not a victim, not hurt, not harmed, just life stuff that shouldn't happen, but is happening. When do you unleash the dogs? Is there a time where you unleash the dogs? Or Andrea does a super good job with everyone other than me about calmly, coolly, collectively. I'm going to put Andrea and myself are each other's kryptonite. We just have a way of getting under each other's skin, and she puts up with way more from me than I put up with her. I'll put that out there. But when is there a time? Is it appropriate that you just let them have it? What do you think, Eichmann?
You know what I think. I don't know. Do you do it? Here's a question. Like we have a platform on Wednesday, the day after tomorrow, to hit the whole board and see what they think about things and maybe, talk about accountability and what rolls and what doesn't. And then we see who and where, and then do you have private discussions after you, like, do you go individual discussions? Do you?
Okay, but when we're not talking about board members. I'm talking about societal stuff. When it's costing you money, and we live in a world where there's a lot of waste going on, and I'm not going to sit at the table to have the conversation of, are we fixing it right now, and are we fixing it right now? That again, I see both sides, and it is what it is. But when you 1/4 of what I purchased today went to waste. 1/4, 8 pounds. 8 pounds of the meat I bought went to waste because of the preparation of the provider. I weighed it.
I didn't know if so there's some vagueness to the question. I'll be honest with anyone who's still watching. I mean, Peterson's a picky guy.
Okay, but here's the deal. I walked in and I said, "Can you do this?" I'm purchasing. I won't be so big. I'm purchasing three briskets, and will you separate the tip and the flat and cut some of the fat? And they looked at me and they said, "Yes, we can do that." So when you get a Packers brisket, it comes with the 2 muscles. They're all connected, and they range from 19 to 18 or 19 to 20 pounds. I wanted, because it saves me probably about 30 minutes to an hour of prep time for each of the briskets, if the butcher does it. And the butcher has a better skill set than I do. So A, there won't be as much waste. B, they can do it faster. C, they got the right tools. It's like doing mechanic work. I know Andrea's husband does a ton of their mechanic work. If you have the tools, the space, the facility, all that, it's so much easier. It is hard for me to change my oil out of my driveway. I know how to change my oil. I've changed my oil, I can't say hundreds of times, but many times. It is cheaper by time and resources and all that for me just to go have my oil changed somewhere else. Same thing with this. Hey, can you separate the tip from the flat? Trim the meat. Why are you being weird on me?
What is?
You're being weird.
I'm not being weird. I'm just separating the tip from the flap is all I'm doing.
Stop. This is right. 2 muscles in the brisket. You got Kimmer, where are you right now? You need to get your girl. Get your girl, Kimmer.
Help.
So first of all, I did some other shopping. I came back, and as I'm coming back, because I was going to another space, I noticed all the meat was sitting up on the counter, and it was wrapped in paper wrap. And so he goes, "Hey, your meat's done." I'm like, "Okay, thanks for everything you did, bud." I get it home, and I unwrapped the first one, and I knew the second that I unwrapped it that just tell me. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I mean, it could have saved me time. Mr. Stevens, good to see you, brother.
Hey.
They cut zero. They didn't trim any fat. And they literally cut my brisket in half the wrong way.
Even I knew that one. That was, yeah.
I sent a picture to Andrea, and I'm like, can you see what's wrong here? Because in the brisket, I mean, it's got 2 layers with a fat layer in the middle. And you just cut right along that fat vein, and that's how you separate the 2 muscles that I apparently can't say in Eichmann's presence. And if you don't want to do it, just tell me you don't want to do it. But I've spent $300 on meat today for other people, and they kind of have an expectation on me, and I don't have time because I am brining these briskets. It takes 5 days. I got to get them on, and half of the brisket, the point that I can't talk, is actually supposed to be pastrami. So it is, it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me. So
that's the tip, right? Pastrami is the tip.
Yep. Yes. The briskets, or the part you make into corned beef. Literally, you make both of them into corned beef in the brine, but then you take the tip and you smoke it with pepper and coriander, and you make pastrami from it into it. However you want to say.
Do you think he should make videos, you guys? He should make videos about this cooking stuff.
We've talked about this, but these videos of me doing this stuff requires me to do more work. And it's not that I'm afraid of work. A lot of WeP3 stuff doesn't get done because of all the other stuff I do. So I'm not against it. I got to find time. So, what do you got? What do you got? So, and this in and of itself is not worth burning the house down kind of thing. I just recently had an issue with a car dealership that was absolute asinine. I want to use words I can't use right now and shouldn't use, but
you're on spring break, dude. No one's watching.
Spring break. Well, there's some ethics in regards to some of the words I like to use sometimes. So, and I see it. I understand. So, Gabriel Rand, good to see you, brother. It's time to start. He's here.
Here we go. Let's get rolling. Hi, Gabriel.
With that said,
hello.
What else we got? Anything else?
I think that was really, truly about it.
Wreaths Across America. Anything about Wreaths Across America?
Hey, just sponsor your wreaths, you guys. Think about volunteering and go to a website at your local national cemetery and sponsor a wreath. Gabriel, have you heard about Wreaths Across America? Do you know if you have anybody buried in a national cemetery? Because I don't know that I do. My dad is pretty sure if he did a little work, he's got relatives buried up here in Fort Snelling and possibly right across the border in God's country, south of Minnesota here. But we do this at Fort Snelling. We can do grave specific. So if you know somebody or have somebody there, quite a few of them will do grave specific. Not all of them, because some of them just don't have enough volunteers, or it's not feasible. When I say it's not feasible, I feel like, I don't know what makes it feasible. We walk through 3 feet of snow. We walk through ice storms. The last couple of years, we've had rain in the morning. I guess what happened this year was the flat stones, the leaves were frozen on top. Anyway, we can do grave specific. And so I have already ordered a grave specific wreath for my uncle out in the Punch Bowl in Honolulu. And I think it's Honolulu, out there in Hawaii. I did it last year. It was pretty exciting. There you go, Stevens. Both. Awesome. I don't know if they are a grave specific one, I mean, you can order or sponsor. We don't say order. You can sponsor wreaths. Like I try to do like one a month. There's $17 to sponsor. So I go into Fort Snelling once a month and I send up a wreath just to go to someone who's there, you know. And then there are some, you guys have so many cool stories. When it gets closer to time, I'll share some of these with you, but some are amazing and some are amazingly sad. So be prepared. I'll tug your heartstrings a little bit, but yeah. So think about that. I know Christmas just barely got over. Some of us are still sitting in snow, although it's like 80 degrees out there, according to Peterson's sleeveless shirt. So,
right, my pasty whites. Gotta do something. Outstanding.
In the vault. Yep. And that's what we have too. And that's where it gets a little interesting and dicey is when they're in the what's that thing called? Starts with a C. CC3. Columbariums. In the columbariums.
I know where you're going.
I know, right? That gets a little dicey, because you gotta, they're in rows, numbers and letters, and then just through here. And every once in a while get a person who they couldn't make it, so they want a picture. Ooh. I get to be the hand model. Then sometimes I'll be like, I'll hold it, you take the picture, because there's nowhere to put them. Maybe if the weather was not below 30. Trying to think of the warmest weather. We might have had just above 30 a couple times, but it's not like you can take your 3 sticker holders and hang up the wreath on their on their space. I thought about doing that for pictures. Hey, I got this cool bracelet. How cool is that?
I can't see it because it's behind your name. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then the inside, look what it says.
What does it say?
I got your 6. I got your 6. How cool is that? Kimmer, I can't thank you enough. I don't even know if she's listening today. She's been busy, and then she's been a little under the weather, and I think maybe she has an appointment today. But I can't thank you enough, Kimmer. There was a coin that came with it, and then I just got my Reads Across America coin as well as a coordinator. So that is pretty freaking cool. Now I just need I need a desk at home that I actually work from, and then I need a shelf behind it with a coin.
Where would you put that desk at your home?
That's what I mean, is I need a space for a desk. I have a cool new one.
You're looking for a whole new home, basically.
Well, I have an office, but I have some people staying downstairs right now that I just don't go down there much because it's their space right now. So, yeah.
Let's head out. And why don't you pick a song?
Can I just pick one? Can I just go through and be like, this?
Yeah.
I know I just looked last night. It's been 16 hours ago, but let me do this. Let me pick. What's that? Can we do Brandon Mills? I've been seeing Brandon.
Do your thing, girl. Do it.
He's been traveling a lot. And I think he's back, but he's traveling again. But check out Brandon Mills, you guys. He's all over social media, Instagram, Facebook. I think if you go to Facebook, it takes you to Instagram anyway. But let's do Brandon Mills. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. All right. I will see you next Sunday. Peace out.
Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I choose love, but you will never beat this. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Just because I speak peace, you'll never defeat this. No. I've been through 2 foreign wars, seen innocent bloodshed on the pavement, still don't know what for. It seems like we can corrupt a whole country. We got to give access to the people who have less. Strong arms, weak souls, shallow men always fighting for control. The governments pretend to represent, it's farther from the truth with every lie that they present. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I choose love, but you will never beat this. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Just because I speak peace, you'll never defeat this. Letting go, no longer keep it score. Learning how to serve love from the deepest of my core. Warriors uniting around the world, and demons flee when I and we walk along in harmony. Strong hearts, bold souls, humble teachers leading louder than the ghosts. Noble men connect to represent, fall divided, stand united, evolve when we respect.
Maybe it's you or us, or maybe it's us versus them, or maybe it's me versus myself, a battle like faith from within. Screaming up, God bless myself, and God bless America. God bless my soul, and God bless America. Hi, this right here is my declaration. Reparations and separations, it took some time for that preparation. It ain't here, oh God bless my soul. And I pledge allegiance to my own allegiance. No man down, only stand down, better stand for me, cause I'm a man now, let's go.
Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I choose love, but you will never beat this. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Just because I speak peace, you'll never defeat this. Don't mistake